up? How you guys doing? Welcome back. Yet another icon is done and ready to hit the open road. Specifically, this is a 1967 Ford Bronco. It is built in our fabulous Derelict style. Tons of patina. Whoever the original owner was of this truck, he was definitely a fan of J.C. Whitney's and Pep Boys, because boy did he fit a lot of accessories. But I dig that on a Derelict because it's part of the story. He's a big NRA member. He's got dual gun racks on both sides. He's got this funky aftermarket cool roof rack. He's got these rearview mirrors that almost look like a plumbing supplier was kind of trying to figure out a new way of making money. And he's got these cool scoops on the hood, which are actually really clever for original Broncos that did have some heating issues, especially with the 289s. So there's scoops over the vents, so when you're moving, it's actually capturing and forcing air into the bay. The client we built this truck for, he supplied the truck. And when it came to all of those little quirks and nuances, he's like, I don't want anything faux. I want to leave all the patina as it is. We even kept the original high lift jack that I think has been on the truck since it was new, and an old wood axe on the inside back in the cargo area. So we didn't do the cargo interior panels that we most commonly do because it was kind of cool to keep those. So gotta say, we probably spent about as many hours chasing rattles out of that damn high lift jack mount than we did out of the entire body. But we were up for the challenge. It's all good. So being a 66, 67 generation, they have unique door handle layouts. So you don't have the cup here. It's usually stock, a different style armrest, different style handle. The window regulator stays the same. This client did not have us do power windows. We kept the old retro manual, and that's all good. He did have us opt for the power door locks though. Can't blame him. It's quite convenient. On the inside, we did the oatmeal color of the Hargarten square weave wool flooring. So those are a bunch of geometric panels that then 3M lock together, but it's not glued down on the body, so you can remove them and clean everything and hose out the floor if you get super rowdy off-road. On the interior materials, this client did not want to fuss with the care and feeding responsibility of leather, so we did that Douglas two-way aircraft vinyl. So two ways of stretch, but it's really soft and has a nice feel, and the vibe is very leather-like. As much as I'm more a fan of organic materials, I'm not hating on it. Feels good, it's nice and comfy. He also did the two-stage carbon fiber heat blanket seat heaters. He did the removable tuck and tumble rear seat. We did 3-point belts for everybody. We color coordinated them in this truck in the light gray to match the upholstery. As you're seeing more and more, we defaulted to the new school visors. Those are showing up nowadays in Derelicts, old schools, pretty much everything, because damn, they're fine. They're just that good. It's worth doing. Audio system is our elevated audio, so that features the Focal K2 speakers with separates. We started 3D printing shims for the front speakers to get it more in line of sight, line of ear, and it's helped. I think we're going to try and push them out a little bit more. We also started working with a new lab for audio tuning, so we've updated the bass tune profile in our lovely Pioneer NEX head units, and it's sounding really nice. We're also modifying the bass box because of notes given to us by the sound engineer. And we've also learned that when the battery dies, you lose that audio program. So now what we're going to do is include that in the USB. So that's always on every truck. You know, all the build photos and manuals and parts number lists and care and feeding and torque spec and electrical diagram. But we're also going to now add that audio file so people have it and can access it if they did not use a battery tender and let their battery die. We did all new glass. We did an Alcantara dove gray, just like the seats, for the headliner. Of course, it's our new roll cage, but we did patina it. We did the Icon designed spare tire carrier, because as nostalgic as this guy is, he's not so nostalgic that he wants to listen to a stock spare tire carrier. Man, they suck. So if you've got an early Bronco, these are compatible for body lift or non-body lift, stock chassis, modified chassis, you name it. And we add a lateral brace, so it's one more ladder rail basically into the chassis, so it really helps strengthen your torsional rigidity. And if someone hits you in the back, just say sorry about their Prius and party on. So that has the same basic carrier, the tire carrier design, as our new school bumper. We put it on the driver's side, so over the shoulder to the right, visibility for lane changes. And of course it has our machine T-handle latch. It's knurled and fluted and greasable at the pivot shaft. And then there's that little nifty ramp, so when it pivots out, it clicks into position, manually lift the black ball, close it, and hit the road. We did the amp research powered steps, but of course, because you just knew we would, because they're just great. They're lit, makes easy ingress. You just kind of hard not to build an Icon with them. So there's that. Now mechanically, let's do the rundown on the mechanics. Coyote Gen 3 aluminum 5-liter 440 horsepower Mustang GT intended motor with the special Icon air intake running a factory filter. Take a look under the hood of other builders. They run open air filters. It's a total poop show. Never do that when you're building if you can get away with it. Of course, you have our mil-spec wiring harness, stem to stern, so all circuits are identified. It's all Bussmann manufactured, which is very nice, domestic, high-end, modern blade fuses, Bosch relays, and cross-link wire. Hydrotech hydro-boosted power disc brakes all the way around with a Wildwood Master, and 6-piston Icon Brembo brakes in the front. All stainless steel CAD-CAM pull bent plumbing, except of course these flex lines, which are still stainless. In the back, you've got 4-pot Brembos and a mechanical dedicated parking brake assembly. This is probably one of the very last Icon Broncos with the 4-4-speed AOD. In this case, though, we reached out to Gearstar Transmissions. Man, was I impressed with them. Their technical knowledge, their willingness to listen to us and improve product to make it burlier and burlier. They were just lovely, and they worked directly with HGM, who does our transmission controller. Nailed the program. Fortunately for them, right around the same time, we built the first one with a 10-speed for the win. Atlas 2, twin stick, shift on the fly, part-time, 4-wheel drive, 2-speed, transfer case. As with all Icon Broncos, we have our proprietary mandrel band food-grade stainless steel exhaust system built by our dear friends at Borla. This truck is running the restrained system, which runs the secondary resonator at the rear. We're running the Icon Sport suspension upgrade on this truck. So you get the Eibach coils, you get the tunable sway bars front and rear. But with the Sport suspension, you get the remote nitrogen canisters, dual rate of adjustability. Good time. Our reverse light comes on automatically when you put the truck in reverse. Oh, we're brilliant. But it also has a little hidden toggle here under the dash. So if someone's tailgating you and you want to light up their hair follicles, wha-bam! The optional ARB locking differentials, front and rear. This one's for the air compressor. This one is for the rear locker. That one's for the front locker. Fortunately, ARB will not let you do something stupid, such as power on the air compressor and lock the front and leave the rear open. The electronics prohibit that, and you're very happy that it does. The original Ford steering wheel and horn button, but now on a collapsible safety tilt column by our buddies at I Did It. New hardware, new shanks on everything, the Icon Dakota digital manufactured gauges. I designed the face, they make it happen. Aluminum, not plastic, folks. That's right, this looks like the stock plastic one that sucks, but it's aluminum and holds it better. New school standard dash layout other than the Derelict style patina paint on this. So you've got the nice 120 degree LED to illuminate, and then you can see the enamel infilled functions of lights, wipe, wash, fan, vent, and temp. In-dash AC vents, machined aluminum, no plastic to be found. So there you go, that's all I got. I really appreciate the support, my whole team does. Look, like it, share it, tell your rich friends, buy one, whatever you want to do. I'm just glad you watched the video and you appreciate our work, because frankly, without you, what would I do? I'm pretty much not hireable. So there you go. Be good to yourselves, be good to the planet, be kind to others, and hopefully we'll see you again next week.